Now you heard I'm second generation in this position, and about 15 years ago, my father gave this exact same speech as incoming chair, more or less. Now at that time, 15 years ago, I was totally focused into trying to learn our family business. We're in the construction business. I was in the details. I was in the in and outs, doing everything I could possibly do. And I was sure I would have it all figured out in no time. Now, needless to say, I still learn every day. But one of the things I did learn, one of the lessons my dad gave me early on, was that MEC needed to be an organization that I got involved in. And I asked him why. I said, why MEC? There are all these other good organizations. He said this: MEC is an organization that can truly make a difference in our state. It's worth your time and effort. And I took that advice. And about the same time, I was fortunate enough to go through Leadership Mississippi. That's an MEC program. And I saw firsthand how MEC could drive the discussion about economic opportunity and about creating jobs for Mississippians. And I also saw a recipe for success, a very interesting recipe, but a simple recipe. It's something we still use today, and it's this: bringing private sector leaders together from across the entire state based on a long-term strategic agenda based on data-driven research and data-driven results. Now, the key components in this recipe are two things: data-driven research, independent research, and bringing people together, not from one part of the state or another part of the state, but from the entire state, to work with our leadership on the Capitol to try to make a difference and to move Mississippi forward. Now, our playbook at MEC is something we call Blueprint Mississippi. And Blueprint Mississippi is a long-term strategic plan based on not opinions of MEC leadership or MEC membership, but again, based on independent, data-driven research that's been verified and validated as to ways to actually make a difference in our state. Now, just like any plan, in order to be successful and execute a plan, whether it's the private sector or the public sector, you need a few important ingredients. You need vision. You need passion. You need commitment. You need discipline. And that combined approach is something that MEC does very, very well. Our hallmark at MEC is taking this independent research and then translating it into something such as initiatives that are based on discipline, that are based on facts, and initiatives that we can get behind as an organization to make a difference. In my role as chair this next year, I will be focused on building on the foundation that so many of our past chairs have established before me, and more importantly, has been established by the literally thousands and thousands of volunteers who have served MEC over the decades. In particular, this year, I'm excited about taking our blueprint plan and really narrowing it down and focusing on a few specific issues that can really make a difference and can really move the needle. Now, as leaders in our state, both private sector, public sector, we don't always have to agree on all the issues all the time. But please know this about MEC. Our mission is to get the issue right and to focus on our economy so that our businesses can grow and jobs can be created for Mississippians. I have to say, on a personal note, I really believe MEC is a fantastic organization. The advice my dad gave me 15 years ago was right on target. And I'm honored to be your chair. Truly am honored. We have a fantastic staff, great staff. We have a very engaged and smart board. And I just want to thank both of those groups for their commitment and their leadership to MEC and their leadership and commitment to the state of Mississippi. But I have a very special thanks this morning, a couple that I'd like to recognize. First is my wife, Tara, my 21-year partner and supporter. I'd like her to stand up and be recognized. I'd also like to recognize my mom and dad, Nancy and Bill Yates, who have been great mentors and great supporters. Please stand up and be recognized. And lastly, and considering those other two groups, maybe leastly, but my colleagues at Yates Construction for their integrity and their passion and their commitment and their support. I work with the best people in the entire world. You guys stand up and be recognized as well. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you for your support of MEC. It's meaningful, it makes a difference, and thank you for the support, your support for the state of Mississippi. Thank you very much.